Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Kiana. Thank you so much for watching today. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about marketing and promoting your business online. So there are like a couple ways you can go about marketing your business on social media, online in general. Like there's a lot of ways. There's Facebook ads, there's Instagram ads, there's Google ads, there is email marketing and influencers. I'm so sorry if you see me looking down at my notebook. I literally wrote all that I had like stored in my mind on a paper. That is how I plan things out and all my videos out, seriously, because these videos like are informative and I need to know what the fuck I'm talking about. Yeah, those are just a couple ways that you can market, and we're going to go through all of them. So first ones we're going to talk about, they're linked. So we're going to talk about like the Facebook and Instagram. I don't know if you guys have, I was supposed to tell y'all like how the fuck do I know all this. So I have this book. I'm going to go get it really quick that I want to show you guys. Hold on. I can't find the book. I literally just tried to look for it. I can't find it. But it's called 1 Million Followers. I don't know who the author is. Damn. I can't believe I can't find that book. But anyways, I got it from Amazon. Not Amazon. I got it from Barnes & Noble. I do a lot of book shopping. I read a lot of books. So, yeah, it was a book called 1 Million Followers. I forget who it's by, but I will link the book in the description. It has like a whole bunch of information about marketing specifically on Facebook and just telling you like how to test ads and set up ads and the best way to go about it. And it actually gave me a lot of insight and a lot of like tips on how to do it. And like it just gave me like a lot of information, you know, things to use. So I kind of put that into the works and tested out like what the author was talking about in the book and put it actually into the works. And I managed to get my Facebook page for Vancora Beauty up to 11,000 likes. And I will insert a picture so you guys can see, so that way you guys are like, and the fuck she didn't. Like, yes, it did. I managed to do that. It took a lot of testing, a lot of freaking money, but it worked. And it gave me insight of how to, you know, market and where to cater my products to, like what locations. So if you guys want to know more about that, just let me know. I will do a separate video about that. It's like a whole, that's like a whole video in itself on how I did that. Like seriously, it took, I think I did it in like 2 to 3 weeks, and spent about, I think I spent about $250. We are going to start talking about, we're going to start this video off by talking about Facebook and Instagram ads. Facebook and Instagram is really popular these days, like over, like, I don't know how many people use it, but it's over 1 million, bitch. Like over, like, it's a lot of people. Once you start to decide that, you know, you want to set up ads on Instagram, I believe you have to have your Facebook linked to your Instagram. I think they have to be linked because that's the only way I could set up ads. You have to link your Facebook page. So if you don't have a Facebook page for your business, make one on your regular Facebook. Like, it's not hard at all. It just needs a place to, there's a lot going through my head. It needs a place to like get information from, you know what I mean? And Facebook, I think Instagram partnered with Facebook or used Facebook for this reason, because Facebook has a smart advertising system. I'm just gonna say that, okay? Do not quote me and do not run back telling people that I said that, because literally I don't know any other way to put it, but you guys know how big Facebook is. Like, it's huge and it's been around for a long time. So that's just my opinion on why I think Instagram is using Facebook for their ads and don't have like their own ad system or whatever. I don't know. So anyway, for Facebook ads and IG, for any ads that you do, you want to think about the people that you are advertising to, the people that you want to come on your website and start shopping. Like, how old are they? What are their interests? Like, what do they like? Where do they live? What's their income looking like? Are they just like some 18-year-old students in college who just started off in their freshman year, like who need a pair of lashes or these pair of boots, or who are like fashionistas, who like Cardi B, who like the way Beyonce dressed, who shops at Urban Outfitters. I'm telling you, like, you literally create your audience when you're creating your ads. You need to know your audience like the back of your hand if you plan on doing ads. That is the best way that you're gonna reach people. And also what's important is like the location. Like, do you want to cater internationally? Like, think about your business. Are you shipping out internationally, or are you shipping out just in the nation? So it's good to just think about those two and where to cater at. I can tell you guys, if you, just a fun fact right quick, if you are catering internationally, I think that's the best way to go, because it can get cheaper because people start liking your stuff more. People are more active in like India, Malaysia, Brazil, United Kingdom. Like, people on the other side of the country, or like South America, they're really, really active on social media. So they'll see posts and they'll react to it, and it can kind of get your likes and your followers up. That's what I did when I was testing out like ads on my other Facebook page, and that's how I gained a lot of, you know, followers and likes and stuff, is because I chose to go to those countries that are on social media more, and you can kind of gain your followers like that. So it just all depends on like who you want to cater to and what you are trying to do, like what your end goal is. The reason why like people do this, and the reason why this is important to do if you're starting off with like nobody knowing like who you are and who your company is, or none of that, is so that way we all know like people jump on bandwagons for other businesses or people who have like a lot of followers, or a lot of likes, a lot of comments. They want to be a part of that too, because they see that other people are responding to it. They want to respond to it as well. It's just something that humans do. It's just like if they see a lot of people who like or follow you, they're going to do the same thing, or who like and comment on your picture, they're going to do the same thing, just because they know like it has value to it. So for Facebook ads and Instagram ads, you want to think about your budget. Budget is really important. Do not like try to break your budget or anything. Go higher than what you expect. Like, seriously, they have budgets starting at like $5 a day, but you can only reach up like a certain amount of people, and it's not very high. The higher budget that you pay, the higher you know the views or whatever, like the higher the number of people that you're going to reach. So I hope I said that right. The higher the budget, the more people you reach. There we go. When I was doing my Facebook ads, I was doing like, and Instagram too, I was doing like $10 a day. Yeah, I was doing $10 a day. I didn't do like $5 very often, and $10 got like a lot of likes, a lot of followers and whatever. Did it get any sales? No, that's not what that wasn't my end goal, to get sales. I was literally just testing ads to see what worked and what did not work, because I wanted to like help other people with digital marketing at that point. You gotta know, like, when you're putting out like a lot of money for your budget, that not everybody is going to buy from your website. So please choose carefully who your audience is, their interest, what they're into, what they like, or what you're advertising, period. Be careful with how much you spend, because the sales aren't going to come through so easily the first round. You literally have to keep testing and testing and testing. Okay, so now we're going to get to the duration of ads. It depends on you. If you want to do it like for a day and then stop to see how it goes, by all means, go ahead and do it that way. It's totally up to you. It's like your business. Like, you do what you want. But usually I would run ads for about 5 to 7 days, maybe a week. You know, don't go anywhere past that. $10 a day, that's $70. That's not bad to me at all. You can go for 4 days. That's even long enough. That's a long time too. That's not bad at all. $40. Like, you can literally choose and pick your budget and your duration kind of like go hand in hand with each other. So kind of, you know, make sure you know how long you want to run the ad for, whether it is on Facebook or Instagram. You do have that option to run for as long as you want. You can even let it go on continuously until you're just ready to like just cut it all out. So it's totally up to you. The duration is your decision. Oh, and be patient. Please be patient with it. Fuck. Okay, this is an important thing that Google Ads, Instagram, Facebook, email marketing, YouTube influencers, it doesn't matter who like you plan on marketing from, like your image matters like a lot. That's the thing that you need to be testing, is like what image works or what video works, or what image or video does not work. Testing those images for about a week, I would say. Yes, it's going to take some cost, but you need to like get a clear picture of like who is responding to these things, how many likes or followers or sales you're getting from these things, and then take that one thing that works and continue to add with it. Like, make your pictures like that, make your videos like that. As we know, video versus picture, a video will do way better on social media than a picture, because it's a video, something that catches the audience's attention, grabs them in, and it just tells the story. And that's where, you know, your creative juices need to get flowing at, because your image or your video needs to be like captivating and needs to catch the audience's eye to grab them in and to go on your site and buy something, or just like your page or follow you. Whatever action they may take, it'll be worth it. But make sure like your image or your video is dynamite. Like, that's what's going to catch everybody's attention. Also, like your wording under it or above it, you can choose to put like a title or a little description about your item that you got, and you want to make that captivating too. So this stuff, as you can see, like it's not like a 30-minute process. Like, making an ad takes a lot of effort and a lot of creativity, because you have to think about what other people may want to see, and you have to think about like getting their attention and making sure that they go and take an action on your page, on your website, whatever it may be. Your goal is to make sure they take an action. So yeah, your image is very important, and what's recommended is to do like a video, just because we know video gets, you know, more feedback. Also, with testing your pictures and videos, you also want to test in different like locations and everything. And Facebook ads and Instagram has like, you can create an audience that you want to advertise to, and you can save it and create a different audience and create like a different set of interests. These just give you like some opportunity to create different tests and to see what really works for your business. So really utilize like changing up the interest, changing up the location, changing up what people, how much people make, or whatever. Just change up your audience, but kind of keep it in the same like box, you know what I mean? So that way you can see what works and what doesn't work. Don't just rely on the picture heavily. I would say to look at the location and look at your audience as well, to see what works best, because you just never know. And from each ad, it's good to go back and look at it, like look and see how it's doing. You definitely every day want to track your results and see like the age range of people. Like Facebook and Instagram will tell you exactly down to the T who is looking at your page or who is clicking on an action tab. They will tell you how old they are. They will tell you if they're male or female. They will tell you what state, what country they're in. It gives you everything. And that's how you start collecting, you know, knowledge about who's interested in what you got going on. So tracking your results every day is really important. you know, tracking it in a notebook and writing it down so you know exactly like what works and who's looking at your stuff. And you know, like next time you make an ad, you know, to put those tracking results into your next ad so that that one will do, you know, better. So it's all about testing and tracking, and this is exactly what that book told me. The book 1 Million Followers, it told me like you have to test. That's the only way. You have to test and you have to track your results. So we've talked about Facebook and Instagram. If you want a more in-depth video on like actually how to make ads for those two, just let me know, like the video or leave a comment or whatever. Like seriously, I will do one. I will do a walkthrough of exactly what to do, what to click on. You know, everybody has like their own like, you know, your business caters to like people who like tea, who like to work out, who like makeup, who like hair, who like eyelashes, or who like clothes or shoes. Like they're catered to different things, but I can show you guys generally like what to do. That's like not a problem. I want to talk about YouTuber influencers or Instagram influencers. I wrote this one down because this one may be less complicated than making or doing Instagram and Facebook ads. So basically, Instagram or YouTube influencers, you're just reaching out to that person and you're pitching like your business to them or whatever and asking them if they could promote your item for a price. That's all that it is. It's pretty straightforward. A lot of people are doing it these days. Like a lot of people with a lot of followers have like their own like, you know, set prices or whatever. So it's a thing. It's really a thing. You want to first off reach out to people who have your number of desired followers. Say you're just like starting off a business, right? And you only have like, I don't know, like 800 followers or something. Like you definitely want to stay, let me just tell you where not to go. Don't go like way beyond and like reach out to someone with like over 100,000 followers, because they will be charging you a lot of money because they have a lot of followers. So it'll be a lot of money. I remember this one girl, I'm not going to say any names, but I mean, it's not bad, but I reached out to her about promoting my lashes. She had like over, she has like over 100,000 followers, I think. Yeah, I want to say she has well over that. I think she has about 300K followers now, but she does makeup. She's so good at it. That's why I reached out to her. And I was just starting out, and her prices were, I was like, girl, her starting price was $500 and it went all the way up to $1,000, and there was no way in hell like I had that type of money at that time. So yeah, just be careful like who you pick and what kind of follower range you want to go into, because the people with the most followers are charging a lot more money. Just remember that. So I recommend you to, along with getting like Instagram influencers or YouTube influencers, I strongly suggest to come up with a pitch. Something that you can kind of introduce yourself, introduce your business, and kind of like, I don't know, you can kind of tailor it to that person on why you would want to work with them. So that way they don't just think they're just like a material thing. Like, at least have some interest in what that person does and, you know, their personality or whatever. Just give them like a little compliment or something, and then go in with what you would like for them to do. A lot of them will, you know, respond back quickly. Some take some time. I still have people who I reached out to like last year around this time who have still never replied to me. So, I mean, it just depends, but send your pitch out anyway. Like, just send it out. Make a pitch on like Microsoft Word or something. It doesn't have to be nothing like too serious, but you need to sound professional. You know, if you're going to work with people with your desired amount of followers, just sound professional. That's all I would say, is sound professional. Do your research about them, watch a couple of their videos, look at their pictures, just kind of get a sense of what they're about, follow them, subscribe to their channel, whatever. You just want to, whatever. So the benefits about doing YouTube collaborations or YouTube influencers and IG influencers is you get to like build relationships, and you get to connect and network with other people who share your same interests. And that's always a good thing, because you definitely want to branch out and communicate and network with these people who are in your brand. You learn a lot, and they kind of get to know your brand too. So the more you can do, the better. I mean, it's one of the perks of, actually dealing with people in your field, or people who you want to work with. So YouTube influencers and IG influencers, I would say to start off with that first before going into IG and Facebook ads, just because it might be a little bit more easier, because making IG and Facebook ads is really just like, it's really about testing. And as long as you're the type of person who's committed and who can keep up with like tracking your results and getting to know your audience and really getting serious about it, I would say go with, the influencers route first. So yeah. Okay, this video is almost 30 minutes long, and I'm at the last part. But y'all, my mouth is so dry. Okay, so the last thing I wanted to talk about is email marketing. Email marketing is by far important, especially when you are about to just launch your business. Email marketing can come in handy and bring people back to your store. Basically, email marketing is how it sounds. You're marketing through email. You would basically make emails like with, pictures of your products or whatever you have going on, whatever special event you have coming up. I would say that's a good way to like email market. But yeah, it's basically when you're like advertising an event that your business is about to have. Like say you're about to have like a buy two get one free, or a buy one get one free or something. You would go ahead and make an email for like your customers who have subscribed through your website or however, and you would just go ahead and send it out. You would put like the email, you would put like the pictures and a description and telling like what event is coming up, and then you would put like a discount code that only your email subscribers can use on your website to purchase. So I think that's a good way to run like really a lot of incentives for your customers to kind of keep them on their feet and kind of keep them like coming back to your website. So yeah, email marketing is like my least favorite personally. It's so much work with all the stuff that you have going on already. Like to do an email with all this shit in it, it's just annoying. So a popular email marketing app that you guys may know of is called MailChimp. It is called MailChimp. You can easily download it on your iPhone or Android. Like, it's super easy. Create an account. You can link it to your Shopify. I'm not sure if you can link it to Wix, but I'm pretty sure you can. I don't see why not, but you can link it up to Shopify. I know that for a fact because I've done it myself. And you can it actually takes your email subscribers from your Shopify account and puts them on your MailChimp, so that way you can kind of send out emails to those people who have subscribed to your website. One thing you're going to do with email marketing is create like eye-catching campaigns. Creating a campaign can take as long as you want it. You really have to be creative. You really have to think about, what you're about to say, what type of discount you're about to do. You have to set that discount up on your website. Like, there's a lot that goes into this shit. Like, it's a lot that goes into this. So just be mindful of like what you're about to get yourself into when running a business. It is fun, but it is not easy. It is not easy. Okay, so how do you get subscribers to your email? How do you get subscribers for your email marketing? There we go. That's the question. There we go. Okay, so let's see, how did I do it? When I was launching Vancora Beauty, you of course have a launch page, and you have this section where you can put your email at when you are just starting off. So you can kind of promote that through like Facebook or Instagram ads. I mean, that's kind of like the only way to do it. If you have a YouTube channel, you can do it through YouTube by just doing like a call to action, like a tell your subscribers or something like, go and, to my website and put your email address in, so that way you'll get a good discount when you're shopping when we launch. Like, that's something I might do when I launch. So I mean, there's different ways to go about it. So that's one way to do it. The other way is when you do launch, like when you're just starting off and you're like doing your ads or your influencer stuff or something like that. Whatever you choose to do as far as marketing and promoting, on your website, there are these pop-ups. I know you guys seen them on like Fashion Nova, on like everyone has them on their websites these days, but they're like pop-ups that come up and tell you like, enter your email down below to get 20% off and to get like, all the exclusive deals or whatnot. So you actually have the choice to put in your own wording, and this is where you need to make it like really catchy, like to get people to come and put the email down, so that way they can come back and shop on your site and get a discount. So that's another way to get email subscribers. Is two ways that I know: Instagram, Facebook ads, which counts as one way. And then when you launch your website and you have people coming on your website, you do a call to action and you have that little pop-up and it says like, enter your email to get 20% off, or enter your email to get this, that, and the other. Like, there are ways to go about it. You really have to be creative with this and make sure you keep it up, so that way your email list gets like really long, you bring in more customers. So yeah, that is all for this video. I talked a lot about all of these. If you guys want to know more about a certain marketing platform or ad platform, whatever, like, just let me know and I will get a video done about that. I'm very, like, I know what I'm doing when it comes to ads, and I know like what to test and what not to test, what to look for, what not to look for. I know how to set it up, connect it to my Shopify, so that way it tracks like what my customers are doing. I know how to do all of that because I spent months like studying that stuff. So just let me know if you guys want to know more about either one of these marketing platforms, and I will get a tutorial out on it. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye.